So, how did their love story begin? It was the winter of 2017. They meet online on Coffee Meets Bagel. He had been on the site for months, and he had gone out with 4 women. She had been on the site for a week, and 15 guys sent her a message. He contacts her first. He likes her photo and description. She only responds to half the guys who contact her, but she responds to Danny because of his eyes and that he's a nurse. Both have to like each other before they can message each other in the service. He responds the same day. 3 days later, he asks for her phone number to text her. He works nights, she works days, they text. 10 days later, he asks her out. Their first date is at Urban Belly in Wicker Park. It's dinner on a Friday night. He gets there first. She's late. Troubles with her cars. She does text him of that. She arrives a half hour late. He waits in his car. He doesn't have to pay the city for street parking until she's there. He texted her where to park near him. He walks to her car. His first impression, he's relieved. She looks like her photos. He sees him walking towards her. Her first impression, he's taller than she expected and good looking. They have dinner but no drinks. The conversation goes well, and then they walk around Wicker Park. He's taking her to a local coffee shop that he knows. She loves coffee, but the place is packed. So they decide to go to an arcade bar. They play air hockey, they bowl to the center of circles, Street Fighter, and drink wine. They're there for 2 hours, but they're home by 10 p.m. One of them has to work the next day. The evening ends with a hug. She thinks he's being a gentleman. Their first kiss happens on their third date. He invites her to a concert, Elenium, it's like a DJ. It's at the Aragon Ballroom on the north side of Chicago. She had not heard of the artist, but he had her listen to a new song which she liked. Mostly, she just wanted to get to know him. They hang out the whole day. They have lunch. They hang out at Howren's apartment, one of the groomsmen. As they walk to his apartment, he kisses her before they go upstairs. It's cold outside. She thinks it's about time. A week later, she goes on vacations to the Philippines for 3 weeks. He works the night shift, so that makes it easy to do chat on phone or FaceTime. She makes him think that dating is courting, a Filipino thing. In February, they do become official, 3 days before Valentine's Day, and they have been dating ever since. How did Danny propose to Hani? They do not look at rings together. She gives him hints of what she likes. She emails him photos, and he's glad for it. She does give him several styles she likes, and he gets to pick the one he likes best. He gets the ring a few weeks before the proposal. He hides it in his suitcase so he can't forget it. For they'd already planned a trip to Universal Studios for Harry Potter for their 2nd anniversary. It's February 2020, just before the shutdown. She is such a huge fan of Harry Potter, so she is suspicious. The day he goes to get the ring, he gives her a weird excuse about translating for his dad at a random store. He's a bad liar. He proposes on the 3rd day of their 5-day trip. It's a Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. The Harry Potter part opens early at 9 a.m., so they get there early to be there then. They had explored the park a few days earlier, so he has a plan. She uses her wand to do a spell in front of a store. It gives various effects with the wand throughout the Diagon Alley. He looks weird. He's not paying attention to her. He's occupied on his phone. She's mad. Before it gets crowded, before it gets hot, he tells her, let's hop on Hogwarts Express train. It takes you to Hogsmeade, a village from the Wizarding World Park. It has Hogwarts Castle in the background. Let's take photos first, he says. He finds a photographer from the park. He had previously purchased a pass for it. He's cool and calm. They take regular photos, and then he says, "Look at the sign." She does not turn. She wonders why he told her that. He gets down on one knee with her watching. He opens the ring box. She smiles, full of emotion, holds the wand across her mouth. He says a few words and ends with, "Will you marry me and be my wife?" She replies yes. She's overwhelmed. She puts her hand towards him and tells him to put the ring on. And that's what brings us to today.